I want to know if we on this podcast can sort of advertise.
Oh, yeah,
would that be great?
Here,
and I will not pay.
Perfect. The 50th episode of Family Friends is honored to be sponsored by the upcoming Questions Only Film Festival. The only film festival in the world that centers its proceedings on the questions asked to the filmmakers at the post-screening talkback. In fact, no films are played. No creators present. But there's still hella lanyards. What it is it's 3 rented movie theaters with cardboard cutouts of men in baseball caps sitting in director's chairs on stage, and you, as a young filmmaker with a microphone, are off to the races. Asking questions that have nothing to do with the movie, go on too long, and especially plug the film production company you apparently just started. Why waste your weekend watching great new movies from young, exciting filmmakers and networking in your community when we all know you just want to talk for a few minutes about yourself into a microphone, ending in a 3-part question that forces the panel to have to come back to you and say, and I'm sorry, what was the second question? And here you go again. At the Questions Only Film Festival, $600 to apply, no lodging given, no show times. Show up, get in line in the aisle, and wait your turn to waste the world's time. Hey, hi, such a big fan. What you guys have done with this film is something I'm trying to accomplish in my own short that I'm shooting this summer, hopefully, if all goes as planned, fingers crossed. I'm from Salt Lake and I want to shoot it there, but the script was written with Cincinnati in mind since my uncle's from there and he showed me my first movie. And just imagine how much more you could say at the Questions Only Film Festival.
Gonna be an exciting weekend.
I know people who would love to go there.
Gonna be an incredibly exciting weekend. I have to say that. Of course, it'll be dull. You should read this because it's actually a good product. And let me just make sure that it's finished.
I wanna just say something though.
Yeah.
I'm sorry that you spiral when Rooster and I hang out. It's not personal. We're doing the comedy thing together in New York. We just see each other. It doesn't mean we've forgotten about you.
I never blame you guys. I'm angry at you guys.
You texted us.
No.
You texted us and you said, I'm angry and I'm blaming you.
No. That doesn't come from a place of anger and blame. It comes from a place of sadness. But read this.
Well, of course. Okay. Ever wanted to text your ex just to catch up? Come on. What are you doing? Don't. Well, now you can't. Thanks to the revolutionary new repellent, Raid for texting exes. Thanks to facial recognition and constant data tracking, your smartphone can predict the exact moment you open your ex's contact to reach back out, and right then spritz you in the eyes, nose, and mouth with 8 fluid ounces of stalwart pest repellent Raid. This quick spray of insect toxins direct to your furrowed brow from a small hole next to your front-facing camera will swiftly pivot your priorities so you can shower or eye wash station and get back to literally anything else. Raid for texting exes firmly believes it's not worth it, but we do acknowledge that a very small percentage of the time texting your ex can lead to a meaningful rekindling. That's why Raid for texting exes doesn't outright prohibit you from texting your exes. Not at all. If it's that important to you, you'll cry, cough, and drool through scheduling that platonic lunch. But for the rest of you, Raid for texting exes uses a simple algorithm that tracks the number of times you've checked your ex's social media accounts, amount of thirst traps they've posted in the last month, and an analysis of your turnover rate on Hinge to decipher whether or not you need to come crawling back or get shot in the face with bug poison. And it might sound crazy, but we think you'll side with the bug poison. Raid for texting your exes. If you still want to set up grabbing a coffee after that, God help you. Oh God, I can tell I'm gonna love this already. Just in case I had no voice.
Right.
Are you a dad of daughters? You are? That's amazing. Let me guess. You love every minute of it? You wouldn't trade it for the world. But of course, sometimes it can be frustrating being the only man in the house. Equally frustrating is the fact that you can't get mad at your sweet girls when they push your buttons. They're just kids, and furthermore, they're your daughters. Angels on earth. But you need some kind of outlet for your quiet anger, or you'll cheat on your wife! Introducing graphic t-shirts for dads of daughters. The next time you have to take your gaggle of girls to soccer, hop out the Odyssey wearing a shirt that says, outnumbered, featuring a stick figure pulling his hair out so everyone will know you're quietly suffering and rebelling in the only way you can, with a passive-aggressive graphic t-shirt that labels your daughters as crazy. Or let's say you're on a family vacation and want to signal to other dads that it would be nice to have some interaction that mirrors a male friendship. Try our newest t-shirt, a blue crew neck with pink lettering that says, "We'll talk sports for time away from my daughters," featuring a stick figure powering through a tea time with little stick figure princesses. Or if you want to be really over the top, which you do, you can try our best-selling classic tee. Yeah, I cry. I'm a dad of daughters. All in Harley Davidson font to throw people off the scent. Revel in the double takes as people try to decipher whether you cry because the experience of having daughters broke you open emotionally, or you cry because you absolutely hate your life. Graphic tees for dads of daughters. Or just wear a regular shirt, man.
Like, I'm all about, like, finding, like, new progressive businesses and voices and, like, giving them a shot. So I don't know if you'd mind, like, reading this ad.
I wouldn't mind at all. I'd love to do that.
Okay, sick. Yeah, just, like, give it a rip.
Almond cocaine. Finally! Almond cocaine.
Yeah.
So is it exactly what it...
Pretty much,
Is it exactly what it sounds like?
pretty much speaks for
Is there
itself.
more to the copy?
Nah, that's it.
So
yeah, but this
funny.
is my side business because I think I'm going to need something when
Probably.
when the shit hits the fan.
Always good to have another business. Okay. Let's say you're trying to keep healthy. Eat right. Maybe even lose some of that baby fat. You know, from when you were a baby. So let's say you start eating salads. Out at a restaurant. In a Tupperware at the office. Fresh for dinner on a Sunday night. And it's all good stuff. Tomatoes, kale, a light vinaigrette. But let's say you wish you had some kind of a crunch that the lettuce just ain't bringing. That's when you call Crouton Dump Truck. If you're hankering for a rectangular prism of glutinous fun, just dial CRU-NCH-DUMP. And in minutes, a trunk full of crispy, crunchy croutons will be at your door, stoop, or office parking lot. Simply place your salad container on the ground behind the truck bed. Give one of our state-of-the-art drivers a thumbs up. And watch your bland, healthy salad get smothered into a mountain of bread chips. That is what they are.
They are.
Crouton Dump Truck croutons come in garlic, rosemary, parsley, and thyme. And last dab by Hot Ones. Smart to partner with Hot
partnered
Ones.
with Hot Ones.
They're really big right now.
They're awesome.
Crouton Dump Truck. You won't even see that salad under there. I love it.
You like it?
I love it.
That's awesome.
I love it. I think
That's
this
awesome.
is great. I think this is great
And all you have
business.
to do is just call Crunch Dump, dial Crunch Dump. Take a look at this because these are two guys who I really admire.
Okay, great.
They help me out.
Hi. Are you sitting at home? Or standing at home? Or watching this on a TV on mute during a complimentary breakfast at a Hilton, Hyatt, or Marriott? Well, I'd like you to take just a minute of your time to make you aware of a duo like no other. That's right. It's no other than Giglio and Son. Am I pronouncing that right? Giglio?
That's right.
Giglio and Son. They're plumbers and they live in my neighborhood and they're just good guys. Greg, the father, good guy. He built the business. It's his, technically. It's technically his, but when he had a son, Tim, good guy, that Tim grew up and it became a family business between the two of them. So it used to just be Giglio Plumbing. Now it's Giglio and Son. And they don't even need plumbing in the name because they're pretty well known by now for what they do. But they do still have pictures of leaky cartoon pipes on their van to remind you. These men are worth supporting. It'll make you feel good to. If you like the idea of these men, call the number on the screen below. Support them. Believe in them. They're a good father-son duo. They're smart in their field, they bring lunches from home, and they have a very funny shorthand when it comes to banter. I'm not related to Greg and Tim in any way. I just admire and trust these men. I look up to them, and I make more money than they ever will. But they don't need your money or mine. They just need our support. Or at least that's how I feel. Uncle Dustin, you sound like you really love these guys.
I love these guys. They're great guys. Sometimes they help me with my mower. I borrow their tractor.
I went to school with the son, Tim. Yeah.
Tim, he grew up. I think this could be on a billboard in some way with you, with the product, like
I
that.
love
Winking.
Winking? Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
Summer can be difficult for difficult people. On the one hand, there couldn't be a more perfect place to garner attention and cause a scene than the pool, beach, or campsite. But, on the other hand, storming off in flip-flops is undeniably silly and totally undermines your coastline crash out. Imagine this. You give the defiant last line of a totally out of left field of verbal assault on your friends or family, and as you turn heel, that heel claps back. None of you have ever supported me. Go fuck yourselves. Fuck clack, fuck clack, fuck clack, fuck clack. You wanted to destroy everyone's fun lake day, but for some reason, the only thing you left in your wake was a chain reaction of giggles because your $2 flip-flops make a $10 sound. Well, difficult people, today is your lucky day to ruin because a new bombshell has just entered the villa. It's slow-release flip-flops. Using micro-hydraulics memory foam and the technology used in slow-closing toilets, slow-release flip-flops allow you to crash out and storm off worry-free. So you can focus on telling that one pushover friend who runs after you to apologize that what happened back there wasn't about them. Instead of clacking like you're wearing clogs down the public pool runway, slow-release flip-flops hurt your feet. But you're a difficult person. Let that fuel you. Complain about them even. Wouldn't that be fun for no one? Yes. Leave a bad taste in everyone's mouths thanks to your feet. Slow release flip-flops. Only the best for the worst. I mean, this kid is going places.
This kid came up with that.
This is genius.
A kid wrote that. I do think we should tell people about this.
Okay. I'll read it.
Yeah.
No worries. Listen, tension is high. Times are tough. You're on the brink of a fight with friends. You feel stressed around family. Your work wife starts siding a lot more with your boss. You need something to unite the realm, to rally the troops. Try Lil Boop on the nose. Come on. You know Lil Boop on the nose. You know Lil Boop on the nose. Boop. Problem solved. This isn't even a product. It's just a free idea. This ain't IP. It's just a suggestion. A suggestion that always works. Lil Boop on the nose is the platonic Lil Kiss on the cheek. And it never fails. Hey, it's your turn to do the dishes and the sink stings. Boop. We need that quarterly report by EOD, and it's 4:30. Boop. My nose is broken, and it really hurts. Boop. And that's pretty much it. Nowhere to call, no URL to type in. Just reminding you that you can do this, and it's pretty much always a good idea. Boop. Bye. Banksy, this is really good. Oh, God. Boop. I had to burp. Mm-hmm. Struggling with the duality of the fact that you like the feeling of a thick book by your side, but can't throw your shoulder behind Jesus being the Son of God? Will struggle no more. Introducing Bible for Non-Believers. Bible for Non-Believers is the perfect set dressing for someone who likes a big book around but doesn't have the time to commit to being saved in Jesus' name. Basically, how Bible for Non-Believers works is that it's a big old Bible that a non-believer can keep in their home, car, or motel room simply because they like the feng shui of a buff, bulky book in their immediate vicinity, but just can't connect to the two testaments. We are a group of independent printers who came together to make Bible for Non-Believers because of an overwhelming amount of letters from people who got a kink for big dumb books on their bedstand but know they'll be secular till the day they die. It was an untapped market of jumbo book perverts who just got no stomach for the word of the Lord that we simply had to capitalize on. We're almost sold out for the quarter. So if you're someone who gets hard as hell for hunky hardbacks but softer than a pint of Ben & Jerry's in a hatchback for the kingdom of heaven, then order now. All it takes is one easy payment of $69.69 plus shipping and handling, and you'll have a muscular manuscript to do whatever you want without the pressure of knowing it was sold to you with the intention of absolving your soul of sin. Once again, Bible for Non-Believers is a husky, holy handbook for the horny holdouts. I'm going to take it again. Once again, Bible for Non-Believers is a husky, holy handbook for the horny holdouts. So order Bible for Non-Believers today if you think, So order Bible for Non-Believers today if you think, va-va-boom, when you see a vast volume of virtue but just can't swing a quick sign of the cross. Bible for Non-Believers, bite that lower lip. What the fuck? Bite that lower lip and click order now at BibleForNonBelievers.com.
Wow.
This is a
You did a great job. Then we became good friends. We started a business. And this is the business.
You got a lot going on.
Oh, I'm trying to get.
Whoa, new phone case.
No.
Oh.
I've had that phone case since Scotland. So no.
Okay.
Yeah.
My mistake. Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm gonna read it. 77 years ago. F. Fuck. We've all been there. I'm sorry, I can't.
Right.
Standing in front of a classroom trying to recite the Gettysburg Address and thinking to yourself, fuck, I should have made a video. But what if I told you Jared Leto is looking for work? for just a small fee of the SAG minimum and an 8-hour sit down in which acclaimed actor Jared Leto gets to know you on a uncomfortably deep level. Jared Leto will accurately portray you all day at school. All day at school. Okay, I'm sorry. All day at school, the day you have to recite the Gettysburg Address to a history class of your peers. And no one will suspect a thing. Jared Leto is such a good actor. No one will notice he's 6 foot something, 40-year-old, long-haired, bearded, leered singer of something Seconds to Mars. And Jared Leto knows the Gettysburg Address. That's not even close to an issue. Easy A. You will, however, have to sign a waiver that states you are okay with Jared Leto, quote, making bold choices, end quote, throughout his day as you. That is so scary. I would not sign that. You, a child, have to sign this waiver along with your legal guardian and Jared Leto's legal guardian. Which might be his agent, but you can't ask. I really can't get. I really can't do this.
We'll try.
So go ahead and play hooky, because Jared Leto is between flicks and looking for the reps. Make your classmates think, Abe who? With Jared Leto as you, a kid, doing the Gettysburg Address. So hardest thing I ever had to do in my life. That is,
Well,
that's an amazing business idea.
he's done it a couple of times now between movies, and it really works.
There's so much about this I'm curious about.
Sure.
Um,
Sure.